Abortion will likely be a big topic among speakers at the DNC this week. We want to talk more about that now. We know Vice President Harris has been vocal when it comes to protecting reproductive rights. And just a few weeks ago, Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff visited a new abortion clinic in Fairfax County. New at 6 tonight, our Matthew Torres takes a closer look at how that clinic underscores the issue of abortion access in the Commonwealth.
MEADOW Reproductive Health and Wellness in McLean may have just opened 2 months ago, but as Dr. Jessica Rubino expected.
Well, we've certainly been busy with getting phone calls.
The practice is a new nonprofit clinic providing reproductive services such as abortion procedures and pills. Rubino says most of their calls are mainly from out of state like Florida, where there's been a 6-week abortion ban with a few exceptions.
Anywhere from like 50 to 75% of the calls, I think we probably end up doing something for the patient.
In some cases, that includes helping patients find the funding.
So we will talk with the patient. Okay, do you have money that you can put towards this procedure? How much do you have? If we have a gap of money, okay, now where can we get that money from? So then we'll turn to organizations like grassroots organizations in our community that can help people get abortions. There's many of those.
Rubino says the need for services is growing again since the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade 2 years ago. Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff recently toured this clinic, underscoring the issue of abortion access this election.
We want to make sure that it's something which is not going to be these bright fluorescent lights, that it's not something which is going to be so institutional.
But they say, like other providers across the country, opening this clinic wasn't easy, even in a more blue region.
Even though we're in an area like Northern Virginia, which you would think would be very easy to open up a clinic like this, it wasn't as much. You still have landlords and property management companies that don't necessarily want to rent to or work with abortion providers because they're afraid of the protests or they're afraid of the controversy.
They saw up to 20 denials during their 18-month process before finding a building that welcomed the clinic, which sits right next to a metro stop for better access. Sourcing equipment and security are other challenges to keep in mind.
You can see what kind of things we're doing for security-wise.
Staff is no stranger to protests and expect to see some. Dr. Rubino left her practice in Texas to offer services in Virginia, where there have been no restrictions nor waiting period post-Dobbs decision, although Governor Glenn Youngkin has maintained support for a 15-week ban, intensifying this physician's need to pay close attention this election.
I think it's incredibly dangerous to match up a medical procedure and someone's decision over their body with politics.
Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.